Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Having a good week so far. Not been too bad for me. Mrs. H disappeared off. Oh, well, first of all, Mrs. H's birthday on Monday. Our anniversary was on Tuesday. And then she's disappeared off to Wales to visit family. Leaving me home, holding the baby and all that. Just me and Chopsy. And Robin. Fun will be had, I am sure. Everyone else's week is going well. Just get my telemetry windows set up. I saw you online there, Peterson. I thought, ooh, I haven't seen Peterson around for ages. How are you doing, matey? Dropped in on an F124 stream just as F125 is about to come out. But yeah, like I say, hope everyone's well. Usual format tonight. We're starting off with the 3 ranked racetracks this evening. Are Brazil, Mexico, and Saudi, I believe. Just double check that. Yes, Brazil, Mexico, and Saudi. So open lobbies, 5-lap races. No qualifying initially. We'll see if we get over 10 people. I'll turn on one-shot quali. Getting back to turning right. You've been doing oval racing or something. What have you been playing? You've been playing iRacing. A lot of people seem to have switched over to that. Yes, but anyway, we'll dive in. We'll see. If anyone's got any track requests, do let me know. 1 track each, if you wouldn't mind. Hello, Rob. By the way, I'm not sure if I said that. Good to see you as ever. Hopefully, you're going to join us tonight. But if not, I understand. I understand why. NASCAR and dirt racing. Cool. Okay, that gaming, I'm assuming. Is this? There hasn't been a recent NASCAR game for a while, has there? But anyway, we'll ready up and we'll get going for the first race. Hopefully, more people will join. No, that's true. That is true. Yes, I keep thinking I should get into iRacing, but we'll see how F125 goes. You will see. So we're going into Brazil with 4 of us. Should get us going, hopefully. With a bit of luck. More people will join later. I will load my Sim Racing Centre setup. Exclamation mark SRC in the chat. We'll get you some more details. Get you an affiliate link, which helps sort the channel. Please do that if you wouldn't mind. As well as a discount code that will get you. What will it get you? 10% off anything you buy from them. They do setups for all the major racing games. F1, iRacing, the rally game, Assetto Corsa. They'll even do training sessions, lap analysis, and they'll race engineer you if you're that serious. I, of course, am not. But yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend their setups. I've already got the F125 setups pre-ordered, as well as the game. It's due out middle to end of May, I think, May 27th, something like that. I will get early access to it, so I think I'll try and do a stream on early access day. Starting on pole position. That won't last long, I'm sure. Always remembering it's open lobbies, so if you don't know how to drive. Try and run me off on the way in. I'll cut you off on the first fare and all that.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
No way you were making that corner. Oh, nice one. One of them, are you? Oh, fair enough.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Both of it. Well, he pushed me off, so he will take his own medicine. A penalty as well. Fight with Peterson now. He's never going to make turn one if he keeps doing that. F125 beta started this weekend as well. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Okay, clear. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Did we get Peterson on the line, I wonder? 'Cause that was for the win, because the... Oh, I got second. The guy at the start, the guy at the lead had 2 seconds worth of penalties. So. Driver of the day, Peterson. Nicely done. Comes out with his steering wheel. Seen that one before. Fastest lap. Woo! Yes, the guy who retired was not the best, shall we say. Yeah, 3 wide down across the finish. Not sure how to read that, Rob. Sorry. So we're off to Mexico. Someone else pick some tracks to add. Rob, we're doing Saudi after Mexico, so you don't need to add Saudi for a change. How's the audio levels, by the way? I had to adjust them a bit, so let me know if the game's a bit too quiet. I think it looks about right, but do let me know. My mic seems very quiet. Well, take your pick, Peterson. I'll pick. All right, Qatar then, and Rob wants Baku. Tell you what, see as how I'll pick Qatar and you can pick Silverstone. How's that? Qatar. Rob wants Baku. And we'll have Silverstone as well. There we go. So yes, the dive bomby guy, I think it was him. Did you see who it was rammed me in turn 1 on sort of like lap 2 or 3, Peterson? Was it the guy who ended up retiring? Came from about a bazillion miles back. I think he rammed me from Mexico. He was never getting round the corner. Made up the ground and made it a 3-way fight across the line. Peterson narrowly pipped us. Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was him. He was the one who was blocking and weaving all over the place. So, and then I think we went through turn 1 2 or 3 times before he properly hit me, and he was outbraking himself every lap. And then he dropped back loads and had another go, and yeah, took me out. So thank you for that. Still, he got his comeuppance. Ended up not finishing and leaving. Yeah, I don't know. Not too bothered, Rob. It's an open lobby, so you got to just let it slide. If you do see anybody who's definitely dirty, then do let me know, and I will kick. I don't expect you to be Lewis Hamilton. I don't expect you to be the fastest driver. Make a mistake, that's fine. But if you deliberately taking people out, please let me know. I am dirty, absolutely. I'm lucky I stay in my own lobbies, to be honest. So off to Mexico. Tricky old track, this one. Set up. Real compromise track, this one, setup wise. You've got to have straight line speed for the main straight, but then the twisty bit in sector 2 you really need a lot of downforce for. So bit of a compromise. Where are we starting? Ooh, way down the back. Turn 1 can be a bit of a lottery in this track. Being this far back may actually work out in my favour. Still a few rows ahead. Evening, sir. Absolutely, sir. Lobby's open. We've only got about 10 people in, so you should easily get yourself in. All right. NU, whoever you are, you're going.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. You've lost some time to the car behind.
Overtake.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
And get into DRS before the main straight.
Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few. You can live with it, stay out.
Does it? Section's going to be okay.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
That wasn't a track limits warning. Right, we'll get rid of Emu. Playing bowling on the first lap. Going quite well until I lost it coming through the last corner. So we're off to Saudi next. Got Qatar, Baku, and Silverstone coming up. If anyone wants to request any more tracks, do shout out in the chat. Come on. Advance button on there for a reason. You left the session. Chat Emu, well done. Cert has joined, good stuff. Okay, Saudi next. Just double check that track list. Saudi, Qatar, Baku, Silverstone. Lost out to Pizza in the championship battle there. See if we can have a decent race in Saudi. How many people are we? 7. Praying for a start near the back or pole, I think, here. Being in the middle of the grid at this track is asking for trouble in an open lobby. First sector's carnage sometimes. Really good fun track to drive this, though. Real mix of technical sweepy corners and really fast bits around the back. Some quite tricky high-speed chicanes in there as well. Not in the lobby, what about it? All right, we're starting P2. Got up front with us. Dog the Foog. Oh, welcome in, Dog. I didn't see you join there. Good to have you with us. Well, yeah, this is it. So I'd rather either start right at the front and hope I didn't get rammed from behind, or right at the back and let everybody in front take themselves out. That's my own fault, I think. Oh, you dick.
Damage to your front wing,
the guy in
damage to your
front
front
had made a
wing.
mistake. Give me a chance to get past him, and because I was running offline, just lost the girl.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Why? Run to the end. Yeah, I'm sure I will, but... I wouldn't trust you as far as I could spit a cow. Oh god, this is right.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
I've got a chance of a bit of a battle with him. He's going to be about 5 or 10 seconds ahead of me.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Took the front left-hand corner off there, turned it to the chicane a bit early. Some more tyres. What happened, Peterson? Turn 4 to Dogan Wall.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
it's going to help, Mark. I'm not really catching Doug, to be honest.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 7.1 seconds.
No?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Chance to make up some points on Peterson there, but oh well. What happened to you, Peterson? Wing from cert. Yeah, the Cert Dogan wall. I think that's officially turn 4. But yes, I think I know where you mean. Out of the day as well, and fastest lap, and the win. It's on form tonight. Okay, off to Qatar now, I think. Anyone wants to join, by the way, exclamation chat. We'll get you all the details, essentially filter on in lobbies, and look for TTV Hawkins GH. As I say, the next track will be, I believe, probably my favourite track in the game, the one I'm best at. Soft spot for Silverstone, obviously. Peace and all. Hello, Doug. I didn't spot you join, but saw you lining up on pole ahead of me. That race. Hello. It's good to have you. I didn't see you online when I started, otherwise I would have invited you, so you must have only just fine. as we got going. So I got a trip to our office in. Supposed to be going tomorrow, but now I'm going Friday. First time I've had to go into the office since they closed our office. Really, I went to our old office briefly just to pick up some kit. Oh right, well, bigger off then if it was an accident. It's good to have you with the dog as always. 9. If we get over 10, I will turn on one shot quad. It does tend to shuffle some of the dirty drivers down the back. Sadly, at most tracks it shuffles them down the back with the slow drivers like me. All points behind Peterson, 11 behind the leader, KD, who has been in since the beginning. He was in Brazil with us. Right, off to Qatar. Interesting start to the F1 season, the real one. McLaren certainly doing well. Max showing he's still got it in Japan. Could be an interesting championship between the two McLarens and possibly Max if he can have a few more weekends like he did in Japan. Wasn't a great start to the season for them, but he's still up there. I think he's only a point behind Lando in the championship. Right, come on, AD. You can drive this track. Oh, and I'm on pole as well. Please give me a good start. He was coming through no matter what, wasn't he?
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
The cars behind me have got track limit penalties. Nice to try and keep away from them. I've already got one warning.
Okay, clear. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Thank you, Corn. I was going to do it afterwards. I think it was actually restricted, so it didn't go out on the stream anyway. Thank you for doing that. Wayward, sort yourself out, AD. Raid, whoever that is, welcome in Raiders. XDE Walker, much appreciated. How was your stream? You're into a very unfamiliar site, AD leading the race. Sorry about that, Peterson. You too, thanks for joining us, good to see you again. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of you soon. Rear end grip is fading.
Final lap, push, push.
Winning in a kick and realistic is going to be tricky at best, I would have thought.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
We've got a 6.5 second gap. So it managed to fight his way up to second, from quite a way down the grid, I think.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Welcome in anyone who came in on the raid, by the way. For those who don't know me, I'm AD. Currently playing F124, open lobbies. You're more than welcome to join if you want to. Play lots of other games as well. Currently playing Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs on a Thursday. Yeah, that's right. And a semi-hackery type of game. Thank you for the follow, Fibrous Gibbon. Nice name. Fridays we're doing private lobbies with JBG. Anyone we know is welcome to join, but we don't want randoms. We do it's 25% races, single practice session, short quali. I tend to get 3 of them in on a Friday night, and then when I'm in the mood and there isn't a Grand Prix, open lobbies again on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you also for the follow. It's good to have you with us. Exclamation mark join in the chat if you want to join. It is a pinned message as well. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus AD Hawkins GH in the lobby list. The next track will be Baku. Thank you, Rob. Bound to be carnage there. If nothing else, because it's a very tricky track. I will take a win. But second a lap slower than Cert on his fastest lap, though. So he did a good job. Oh, he got to within about 5.5 seconds. He was well over 6 seconds going into the last couple of laps. If anyone's got any track requests, do shout up in the chat. 1 track per person, please. I'll show you the tracks we've already done and have got lined up. Brazil, Mexico, Saudi, Qatar. We're off to Baku and Silverstone next. You're off to sleep. Well, sleep well, Fibrous. Mareki joins us. Another familiar name. Welcome in. To 9 again. Takes the lead in the championship. Suzuka Corn. Good shout. Especially since how we were there at the weekend. Sure. So we got Suzuka, Australia, and Bahrain. Okay, that'll take us to 9 tracks. So we've got room for 1 more. We generally do a 10 track championship. And then see how time goes, whether I'm going to stick around, maybe do a longer race or not. We will see. Longer race will be invite only, so get yourself into the open lobbies. Singapore finale, you're a horrible man. Assuming you're a man. Apologies if not. Singapore is a tricky old track as well. What, Singapore? I like it, but it's damn hard. All right, we've got 13 people in, so I'm going to go for 1-shot quali. No, that's the wrong button. Go for 1-shot quali as well. Try and shove some of the idiots down the back with the slow gits like me. Azerbaijan, qualifying down the back is no bad thing sometimes. So I may well deliberately do that. But it's a track that you can't really do invalidate the lap. You've got to get 2/3 of the way around the lap before you can invalidate. Cert coming up on the ropes behind me, 11 points behind, given that he's only done 1 or 2 races, and I've done 5 or 6. Doing well to be so close. Then again, he can drive and I can't. Lucky XD. Oh, nearly a full lobby now. 18. A couple of familiar names in there, lots of unfamiliar ones. So this could be interesting. Do I risk it and try and start in the midfield? Because that's realistically where I'll be. Probably 7th or 8th at best. What the hell? You're only an old geezer once. See where we can qualify. Really tricky old track, this classic sort of street circuit, 90 left, 90 right layout at start. Really tricky up through the old town and castle section, turns 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it gets really quick through turns 13, 14, 15's a relatively fast flick to the left, and then 16 really important, leading you out onto the back straight to the floor pretty much from turn 16 onwards. And the long DRS zone at the end, although it has been shortened, so it's not quite as effective. Parc Fermé is off. So, no, sorry, Parc Fermé is on, I believe. Sorry, dog. It's not going to be much fun for you around here. Right, my prediction of 9th or 10th is looking optimistic. Hate that corner. Never know what to do with it. I'm in P10 now. It's going to invalidate then. $139 for Cert, 143 for me. A mere 4 seconds off pole position. What do you mean the telemetry? The overlays, have I got them turned on? Wasn't aware. Telling me, Rob. I think I must have enabled them because I retired from a race on Friday or something. Well, thank you for waiting about 7 races to let me know. Yeah, the overlays don't work unless you're in spectator. Well, they do work, but particularly the timing tower one. All right, see if we can at least get round turns 1 and 2 and 3 ideal. And to be all bunched up there. 10th of 17 or 18. Yeah, they don't work unless you're in spectator mode, or they do work. They just don't really display useful information because you don't get the full timing tower when time you're actually racing. Jesus.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
90% mark, it's not minor.
Caution, caution. Understood. Stopping this lap. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Yeah, it's not entirely sure what was going on. Yeah, perfect Mars. Missed 10-pin bowling into turn 2 in Baku. And then I put myself in the wall for not compensating properly for having a damaged wing. And then put myself into the pit lane entrance for not compensating for having no wing. Oh well. Evening Mars, good to have you with us. How are you doing? And get you an invite if you want one. Yeah, when I came into the pits, I was 12th at last, 12th. So there was a good chance I was going to end up in the points if I could have actually negotiated a pit entrance. Hey, nice one, Mars. It's the new Mars, Season 6 Diamond Champion. Okay, what are we down to now? 7 people running. 8. Yeah, definitely not. Who's cooking? Yeah, 7 cars running on lap 3 out of 20. Oh, broken wing in the background, I think. More out. I'm going to be lucky to get a podium here. There's only 3 cars running. 4, sorry. Oh, 5, sorry. Oh. At this rate, we'll be lucky to have enough for a podium. Fastest lap from Cert. Went into lap 4. Over a 2-second lead. Long gap back to the guy in third, Luz. Followed earlier. Welcome in, Plus. Oh, you never know, Mars. You never... Yeah. Have you had a chance to play any F1 25 today? I haven't tried the second round of beta. It's downloaded. Hugely enjoy the handling of it. First week, changed any of that. The changelog suggested that they hadn't. It was mostly bug fixes for crashes. I didn't even race at Vegas. I think I did Hungary and I don't remember what the 3 tracks are. Singapore, Kota. Ah, yeah. So it's only got to keep it on the track really to take this win again. Cheers, Rob. What are you playing at the moment? Did you finish the car survival-y game? Cool. Sunset Drive or something, wasn't it? Something like that. Pacific Drive, that's what it was. So it's just got to keep it tight, neat and tidy through the castle section. Should be good. No track limits penalties, unsurprisingly. Can be done at Baku, but there's only 4 or 5 corners that you can actually do. One of them's a bit sneaky. They've just put a white line on the exit, which is quite easy to go over. Yep. Oh, I'll enjoy that, Rob. Thank you for joining us in the meantime. Oh, because my work trip's been moved from Thursday to Friday, I'll try and get those voiceovers done for you tomorrow if possible. 4 finishes. So cooking in a V-carb. Failing to cook in the Mercedes. I have to say, to no one in particular, I'm getting bored of the SDRL Discord server. Hear what? Dirt. Yeah, checking the SDRL Discord server to find loads of channels with white indicating the messages only to find it's people sending pings and deleting them. Aha, very good. Really funny. Oh, I see, yes. Oh well, you never know. Maybe next Monday. Maybe it's time for the other Kicksauber from last season to win a race. So, Silverstone, Japan, Australia, Bahrain, and Singapore to round out this little championship. Cert takes a lead. 25 points to him. Didn't. 15. Well, I dropped 25 points because he won the race, but now 15 points behind. See if I can put in a half decent performance in. Then we'll show you the track. I'm sure you all know it. Home of British motorsport. Scene of the first ever World Championship event back in, was it 1950? Track's changed a bit since then, but so real mix of fast flowing corners, some slowish chicanes, long drawn out right hander at Luffield, some real high speed ones at Copse and Stowe. Really good track this. I do miss Bridge from the old layout. Fingers crossed, dog. Don't forget to load your setup. Park Ferme is on. People bear that in mind. Also bear in mind that it's a different button to get to car setup when you've got qualifying from when you haven't. Thank you, EA. That made perfect sense to do that. Let's go. So I'm aiming for a top 6 starting position here, ideally. So we raced on this. Was this time last? Was it this time last week? Yeah. We did a long race at the end on. It was during Friday, wasn't it? And the track during practice had absolutely zero grip. Not entirely sure why. It seems to grip up in quali. Validate there. Been silly. P6, there we go. 1.8 behind pole. 30 validated, it would appear, as did Mars. Dog. Marecki takes the pole. Very close to Arturius, my teammate. 300s behind. Big old gap between first and second. Almost worth retiring to watch this. Okay, we need a good start here. Clean off the line. No dramas in turn 3 and 4. Last words. Probably end up last by the time we get onto the Wellington Straight. Did you see someone disqualified?
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Cannot do that corner.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Going to be able to make up DRS.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
That's not going to happen now. In the back end there, wonder if that's got hot lap on. Just about hanging on to these guys, but that's about all. Made a mistake through there in a second.
The track is clear, green flag.
Just lose so much time through those two corners. And that looked complex as well.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.4 seconds.
My first warning, so. I in third has got 2 seconds worth of penalties. Make up about a second on him.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Recce retired. P4. Take it easy, Recce. Thanks for joining us as ever. Not getting a podium.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds.
2.6. Point 4.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Oh well, P4, not too bad. I was gifted the 2 places, I think. Someone nerfed my teammate round in turn 4, I think it was, on the first lap. And then Recce retired. Still, 6th to 4th, I will take any day. Mars had enough. Disconnected. Let me know if you want another invite, Mars. Fair enough, Mars. You could have stuck in the lobby and spectated or something. Kept your spot, but I'll get you an invite once you're back. Give me a shout. Just give me a shout. Okie dokie. So, Singapore. We got Bahrain, Singapore. Were they the last 2 tracks? Or another one? Oh, Japan. So I think it's Japan next, then Bahrain, and then Singapore. Serves. Take it easy, dog. Thanks for joining us ever. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye. Cert got fastest lap, it would appear. Yes. 2 seconds quicker than mine. So Japan next. I think it's Bahrain and Singapore. Oh, Australia as well. Forgot about that one. Only 10 people. All of a sudden, everyone leaving. If that's the case, we'll turn quali off unless it fills up before we get going. Close the gap to cert to just 6 points. Mars an invite so he can get back in easier once he does come back. Okay, we're back up at 211, so we'll leave quali on. I like Japan, although they seem to have kind of neutered it a bit with the new track surface from what people were saying over the weekend. Almost no tyre degradation, meaning it was a solid, easy one-stop race. No need to manage at all. I think I saw a lap chart of people starting against finishing positions, and there are only about 4 cars that swap places, or something like that. 4 or 6 cars swapped by one place in the race. A little bit pedestrian, sadly. Shame, because it's always been a really good track. So yeah, hopefully I'll be playing some Watch Dogs tomorrow. Quite enjoying that. It's open world, relatively chill game, not huge amounts going on. A bit more cerebral than things. Quite like Mafia in some respects. Drive around the city, do stuff. Drive somewhere else, do some more stuff. Quite enjoying it. I will certainly. Bowl bike. And if you're an F1 fan, but there is the track. They're only there this weekend. Single DRS zone, which I think doesn't help with the overtaking. Wonder could they? Trouble is, could squeezing one perhaps on the run down to 130R, putting cars side by side going into 130R is not a sensible idea, I thought. I've gone side by side with people in the game occasionally successfully, more often than not unsuccessfully. Really must update that because I'm sure some of these records, certainly this season, lap record, I'm falling at almost every track. the track I would hope to get half decent qualifying performance in. Proof of the pudding. Same for top 6 again. Gone horribly wrong. Guns N' Roses joined. Oh, lady. That'll teach you to try and read bloody messages. It was in P6 then, I think. Was disqualified. It'd be interesting to see what kind of lap time you could get by cutting that chicane like that. It was almost full throttle on tarmac. Just running into the gravel, but didn't have to lift much to get it. I think I saw Cert invalidating as well, so. Oh yeah, there he is. Cert in 11th, me in 14th. Well, points would be nice. To a certain extent, I'm out of the carnage in the first trip through the S's. Always a bit fraught in an open lobby, anyway. Already, another one. P9. P6. P5. Cert right behind me, so at least be fairly secure. The battle from behind is going to be clean.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Green flag.
Don't want to go on that inside curve, that was a bad idea.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
How do I say it? Hang on, have I got the fastest lap? Some wind flying there, I think.
Okay, clear.
It's going to get collected there.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
This guy's struggling. Two cars ahead has got a 2-second penalty. Is that a podium? It is. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with the guy I overtook into the chicane. He seemed really slow. Did he have wing damage, maybe? Not sharing telemetry, so I can't easily see. Ah, yeah, he's missing his front right end plate. Why it's so easy to keep up with him, and he was struggling. Guess he was out of ERS as well on the last lap. Driver of the day, Sir Dogan, wins the race from dead last. He dropped down to the back of the start. Nicely done, Sert. Is he on the podium? Don't see that very often. 14th up to 3rd. Sert cooking again in the V-carb. Looking ominous for Monday. Okay, this is where it all goes downhill. Australia I'm not too bad at. Where else did we have? Singapore and Bahrain. Yeah. Singapore I'm very slow at. Bahrain, not too bad if I can keep on the road. Then is it turn 4, the right-hander at the end of the first DRS straight? Often is my undoing. Cert will have extended his lead in the championship again. $17 points now. Yeah, Australia, I'm starting to get to grips with. Let's see what happens. We got Mars back, which is nice. Not too many familiar names. 3 more races. That's going to be about half an hour, 40 minutes. So we'll probably call it quits at the end of this 10-race championship. It's been relatively sane as far as open lobbies goes. There was that one guy at Brazil in the first race, and then we had an absolute carnage in Baku. We had 4 finishes, was it? Something like 4 or 5 finishes out of 20. Only had kept it out of the pit wall, I stood a chance of a decent finish. I'll be filling up again. If you do fancy joining, !join in the chat. We'll get you all the details. Essentially filter on European lobbies. And look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. There is Australia. Street circuit used once a year, so grip is often an issue. Some really technical corners, some very fast ones as well. The chicane turns 9 and 10. Frightens the shit out of me every time I drive it. Tricky end to the lap as well. Clumsy left-hander at turn 13 into the final corner. It's important to get 13 right so you can get yourself back over to the left of the track before you head into the final right-hander. Unusually 4 DRS zones, but only 2 detection points. So a little biased towards the overtaking. Get past in the first DRS zone and extend your lead in the second. Let's do this. Starting position top 10, I would say. Cars, we got 16. I don't screw it up. Very easy to mess that corner up. The sequence is quite tricky as well. Got the P4, I don't think that'll last. Too bad through the fast chicane. Not sure what hell I was doing with the gears there. P3, Jesus. Only half a second down as well. What the hell's going on? Glitch in the matrix here. It's starting at the back again. Is he expecting carnage at the first corner? Just trying to have some fun with Mars. If we can get through the first lap unscathed, there's a chance of some decent points here. Okay, let's see what we can do. P3 on the grid. Fox Tab and Tante Ketha, however you would say that. Not losing too many places off the start is key. Also, trying not to get hit from behind. People do tend to get optimistic into the first couple of corners. I make sure I'm not one of them as well, of course. Whoever that is. Rodrigo Lima. Survive the first lap. It's the main priority. Some ground.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
Suma nicely leaving space there, just about. But
Tyre condition still looking good. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
screw the gear shifts up again as well. Good run out of the last corner at least.
And gap to the car in front, 5.5 seconds.
We're going to lose a place here. Nice through there again, that's nice.
Okay, clear.
Screwing the gears up, good. Ooh, mistake
Okay,
from
you
the
just
guy
started
behind.
the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, Adino. Tail happy in those two corners, nearly lost it both times. DRS to the car behind at least. Henry's trying to come round then as well.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
P4 I will take. Started P3, lost a position off the line. I was at 2 positions. And had a nice battle with Suma before he made some kind of mistake and dropped off. I think if he just held it round that last corner, he would have been past me. But fortunately for me, Cert and Mars retire. That's going to do my championship position world of good. Trouble is, it all goes downhill now, Bahrain and Singapore. If I can hold my own in Bahrain, don't hold out much hope. It's got a horrific, excuse me, first couple of corners. The best wheel in the world, it's very difficult to avoid contact. Someone had made 2 pit stops in that race and then DNF'd. Or did they DNF? Yes, they did. The best lap of 1:18.7, mine was a 1:19.9, so about a second or so off. How far was I off in qualifying? Only half a second. I was in a fair few battles. Fair enough, Cert. It's always good to have your company for the rest of your evening, too. Five points of difference. Head to Bahrain. Yeah, tricky old first corner sequence. That really heavy braking down into turn 1. Cause of all sorts of carnage on the first lap. Yeah, that'll be it. They're big on kebabs in Poland, are they? Really tricky turns 9 and 10 as well. Turning left, braking, downshifting, hard braking. Some fast flowing corners to lap. Quite a nice circuit, this one, but not one necessarily particularly good at. Still have a full lobby. I'm guaranteed second in the championship, I think so. Well, I expect great things from you, Mars. We'll try and qualify. Realistically, I'm going to be mid-grid, 10th or 11th. 74%. Nice. Lucky you didn't do a cert and get a puncture crossing the finish line there. Nearly press button 1, which is go to track without a setup, you numpty. But when you're not doing qualifying, button 1 is please go and change my car setup. Thank you, EA, for consistency there. It's almost a good turn 1 by my standards. Felt quite nice. No locking of the inside front at least. Quite want to be on that outside curve. So P10 was bang on forecast. I said 10 or 11. P10. 2 seconds behind. Mars and Cert lining up side by side on the front row with 600s between them. It's going to be a belter. They're going to take themselves out the first corner. Lots of people behind me, which is never nice. Such a slow first corner. Bound to be some 10-pin bowling going on. I do like some good clean racing. Look at this one and then Singapore. Yeah, it's tempting, Cert. It's all right, he's back. Shortest ban in history. Yeah, after Singapore, we'll probably finish with our usual all wet sim damage Monaco race. So if it tickles your fancy, do get in. The idea is to finish. It's not to take out other cars or anything. Proper race, but it is a real challenge in itself. Right, so turn 1. Yep. All the people I share ban info with. I think it clears eventually, doesn't it? Okay, let's get through the first few corners, people. All these cars behind me. greatest of starts. Yep, never been bowling. Well done, guys.
Mind that front wing, it's going to
Sure
need
where he was
replacing if
going.
it takes too much damage.
Pretty sure he did deliberately ram me coming out of turn 2 though, so not too sorry. Turn 3. Yeah, he's still P11. It was a horrific start, but lots of other people have had issues.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
When staying the pointiness, I'll be happy.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Chronic Moronic. Not a promising name, is it?
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, clear.
Oh, what a dickhead. Jesus.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Don't think I'll be making up any places off my own merit here. Got with 42% wing damage anyway. I'm gaining
Gap to
slightly
your
on the
teammate
guy
behind,
ahead.
10.7 seconds. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Did it quite a bit in that first corner. Top 4.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
That worked quite nicely with DRS after that. HP11, aren't I?
I love this game!
Mars takes the win, Cert in second. Couple of seconds the gap. Yeah, I was crippled from the first lap there with my wing damage. It wasn't too bad. Chronic Moronic, I think, was actually named. Someone rammed me in the slow corner onto the back straight. Turn 10, is it? Pull me round. Right round like a record. Round there. Other places because of that. Alright, season finale in Singapore. But we'll add the Monaco race. Thank you for your company, sir. Congratulations on, I think, your championship win. No worries. Always good to have you with us. Hopefully you can get yours sorted out soon. Some no one who doesn't know why I'm co-commentating. Well, Dogan. Monday evenings at 8_official on Twitch. It's close racing. Single tier at the moment. You couldn't hear that if I'd not been talking into my mic again. My mic looks quite quiet tonight. I wonder why that is. Is it because hello? Why is my mic so quiet? Anyway, yes, I will be hosting and co-commentating on SDRL, Sir Dogan Racing League, over on twitch.tv/SDRL_official on Monday evening from around 8:30, 9 o'clock UK time. Drop by and see if Mars can win his second race in a row. AD wins this championship because impossible for Foxtab to catch me. That's good. Oh, I was going to have Monaco, wasn't I? So yeah, the final race will be a full wet sim damage Monaco. So if you're a masochist, then do stop by for that. Always interesting to see how many people actually finish. The aim is to finish, by the way, not to destroy people. It's a proper race. Hey, you never know, Mars. Yeah, I mean, both Choco and I wanted to predict you for the win on Monday. So it was written in the stars and all that. Hey, it was a good race. You were first on the road as well as winning by the penalties. Even when you were second or third in the closing laps, you still would have taken the win because the other cars around you had penalties. But in the end, you finished first on the road as well. So GG's and all that. I haven't actually checked what kind of effect that has on the championship because two main championship protagonists, Takubi and Barbance. Takubi, I think, got a penalty, didn't he? Dropping him even further down after their contact towards the end of the race. Absolutely. Sounds easy when you say it like that. Just stay in DRS. Yeah, the few times Cert engineered me in SDRL in Gold Series, he'd say, yeah, all you got to do is stay in DRS. Yeah, you see me drive, Cert. All right, Singapore is not my track. Why is my microphone so quiet? It's not that I'm sitting far away from it because I'm on top of it now. It usually peaks. Turned up full. Show you four. I load my Sim Racing Centre setup. Final plug for Sim Racing Centre, !SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate link which helps support the channels. Please use that if you can, as well as a discount code that will get you 10% off anything you buy from them. Wholeheartedly recommend their setups if, like me, you have no clue how to set up an F1 car. They'll also do training sessions, lap analysis, and if you're really serious, like Mars, they'll even race engineering. Fairly shocking first few corners. Validate on the last corner then, P8. I was running P10 for most of that, but let's look at the difference, 3.3 seconds from Mars's pole position. And 8th of 17th, right in the middle of the grid for the first lap carnage. GG's AD. Look at that lap difference. In case you're wondering, that's not because of the Sim Racing Centre setup I use, it's because I'm crap. in a lot of tracks. I do have my moments in some tracks. Not Singapore though. Excellent. There you go. Mars uses Sim Racing Center setup, so that just goes to show you what can be done if you get a non-simian behind the wheel who knows what both pedals and the steering wheel are for. All right, slap bang in the middle of the carnage. Wish me luck as I get punted into the next race in Monaco. Turn 1. On the inside as well. Not ideal. Okay, good luck everybody. Let's try and get through the first corners. Got mugged by Father Christmas. Assuming that's what Santa Nicholas means.
That's a decent start. Good job. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Keeps doing that. It's going to get a drive-through. Sorry, a track limits penalty. Hey Rocket, how's you doing? Just in time for our finale in Monaco, if you fancy joining us. Yeah, not too bad actually. A relatively sane session of open lobbies, to be honest. Just had the odd moron, but... Alright, no worries. Well, like I say, there's only one more race. The finale in Monaco for wet sim damage.
Green flag.
No worries.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
trying to hook onto the DRS of these two again. Oh, that's not going to help. The wear's fine, I guess it's temperature, is it?
Okay, gap ahead, 2.5 seconds. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
It's the car in front I'm most interested in. He's got a penalty. Make up a couple of tenths. Take his place. He got damage. He seems to be using a lot of time. Must have damage, surely. Yep.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Guy ahead has got a penalty as well. I think I'm going to make a second one.
I love this game!
Mars wins again. Take P7. Did get mugged a bit by Santa Nicholas on the first lap. Nice. Ended up P6, so I did get a place somewhere. Someone must have had a load of penalties. Well, only 2 seconds around me. Someone must have had a really bad last lap then. I was at 7th, wasn't I? I really must try the esports setups. I always use the safe ones. Always a bit scared because I definitely do not consider myself an esports caliber driver, so I've always been worried that they'd be just too tricky for me to drive. Yeah, that is what they say. They're potentially better, assuming you can. Maybe should give them a go. Handling model in F125. I expect it's going to be. Okay, so off we go to Monaco. Full wet, sim damage. Ghosting as well, I forgot to mention that. Choo choo. Come on, people, ready up or advance or whatever the button is that you're supposed to press to get past this point. Hurrah! In terms of what? It's that, yes. That as well, yes. Unlimited kicks. I can't understand why I can't just kick everybody out of my lobby if I want to. It's my fucking lobby. But anyway, so we're turning quali off. Yeah. Well, you can block people, can't you? Yes. Simulation settings. In fact, I've got to save for this. What are you doing, AD? So, delete track. It's that one, I think. So, quali is off. Very wet. Cool. I hope it worked. Collisions are on. Offer griefing is disabled. Go on, Peterson. This is a fun one. Any Mercedes? Yeah, he was in earlier as well. I was very surprised. Yeah, I've bought the. I did get a discount because of loyalty, whatever they call it. So I did get it for just over 50 quid, I think. I think it was 54 quid I paid. And I get it for 3 days earlier than everybody else. Well, I better not spoil the surprise that Rocket changed his username, had I? That would be very remiss of me. We did this once with all assists turned off as well. A lot of people didn't even make it off the grid. There were about half the field were facing the wrong way 3 seconds after the start. All right, let's see how many cars we can get to the finish. Any predictions, anybody? How many cars will finish? Could be running predictions. Should start doing that. No, it'd be more than that. I'd predict 7 or 8. The track to start with. Car setup. Didn't notice where I'm starting. Monaco. No, not safe. Wet. Yes, AD. I'm starting P12. Quite a good way of going out in this one is on the run up the hill from the first corner. You meet a car park in front of you, and everybody just goes out because you can't avoid it. And with sim damage, slightest contact. Oh, GSXR joins us for the last race again. Yep, sorry. Done now and got myself wing damage, so I hope you all appreciate my sacrifice. Oh shit, see
Whoa, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
no ghosting, you see. Yeah, maybe I should have done. Yeah, I win. I won. Oh, we're down to 7 already. I thought it was going quite well until I met all those cars going up the hill, like I said. You just can't avoid them. Did that go well, Peterson? Hey, you beat me. I'll tell you what, we're going to run that one again. We'll do another one. I want to get round. I want to get to the top of the hill at least. I'm not going to keep doing it until I do, but yes. Well, it's looking a bit dark. All the boats have got their lights on. Yeah, so I lost my left front wing in the first corner trying to put the game onto the stream. Then lost my right front wing halfway up the hill, and then lost one of my wheels about another 10 yards up the hill. Well, it could have been a better start. We're down to 6 cars. Let's watch GSXR. He's usually good for... Oh, he's got no wing. Okay. Has anyone actually got an undamaged car? Yeah, the guy in second has no damage, it would appear. Maybe minor front left wing damage. Has he got an end plate missing? Yeah, he's got his end plate missing at front left. But pretty much everybody else he's running either has no front wing or has pitted. It's looking good for this guy if he can just catch up with Tante Cather, 93, or Nicolino, give us a race. He's dropping back, if anything, though, which, considering he's got a relatively undamaged car, is a little bit of a surprise. Pretty sure, yeah, the guy in first has got no front wing whatsoever. Suppose he's in danger of getting himself some penalties, track limits penalties. Although, so is the guy in second, looking at it. You going to join us for this, Red Dog? We will run it again one more time, because I'd like to get at least to the top of the hill. It's through Casino. I'd give Rocket time to set his wheel up as well for a single race. Loads of penalties being issued. Front 2 still without penalties, though. They do have warnings. So it could just be a matter of time. Guy in second is dropping back quite a lot, though. Fastest lap from GSXR. He's always good for a watch. Guy in the lead has a 2. Oh, GSXR. Very squirrely through there. He's closing in on Destruction 747, I think. Have a look at the penalties. So Destruction has a lot of penalties, 5 seconds. So GSXR is very close to... He's ahead, isn't he? Oh, 8 seconds now. And no front wing. Oh, the leader retires. Wonder what happened there. And we see. No. See if GSXR can overtake Destruction. Stands little chance of catching up with Fabio, though. Another time penalty for destruction. Okay, can GSXR make up 15 seconds? Oh no, it's only 6 seconds, so it needs to make up 4 seconds in these 2 laps to take second place. Mr. Destruction, I think, has just destroyed his car. At least done further damage. Another penalty for Fabio. So gap now only needs to be 4 seconds. GSXR needs about 2.5 seconds in a lap and a half. Another penalty for destruction. How's this guy doing in terms of damage? Seems to have most of his front wing. Not all of it. Oh, and the leader retires with a DNF. So we're down to four cars. How many? You said 4, didn't you, Mars? I bet you were hoping you'd be one of them, though. Destruction disqualified. Now down to 3. GSXR is could take the win here if he can make these 1.8 seconds up on the last lap. I say it doesn't look like a 6-second gap. Monaco can be a bit deceptive because of how low the speeds are a lot of the time. .6 seconds the gap now after penalties are applied. .5, not going to happen, is it? There's no chance of an invalidation in the last couple of corners. Well done, the 3 people that actually got their cars to the end. Fabio Juve sets the fastest lap on the final lap. Well done, everybody, except me. Alright, we're going to run that again because I want to finish that if I can. Or at least, as I say, get to Casino Square would be a good start. You can have another try, Peterson. Yeah, definitely didn't do myself any favours trying to put the game back on stream while negotiating turn 1 on the first lap. Hindsight, that was never going to go well. Yeah, just wee-wum. Piece of string for internet or hasn't pressed the advance button. Guy in third made 2 pit stops in that race. Ended up P8. Right, let's try that again. One more time. Try and find somebody to stick around if you mind. Chat once we get there. Emotive. Let's do it. Show whoever it is some love. Follow if they look. There will certainly be someone playing either F1 or iRacing. wants to raid Rob Kaz. Good idea. He's not playing it racing, but he so deserves the raid. Good shout, Mars. Excellent use of channel points there. I think I may have a loose connection in my mic. Yeah, it could just be me being an inept streamer. It shouldn't cut out though. It should still pick me up. But yeah, obviously not. I'll try and face the right direction a bit better. Unfortunately, with I can't have the mic as close to me as I usually would when streaming normal games while playing F1. Otherwise, I end up catching it with my arms.
Caution, caution!
Well, I made it to the top of the hill anyway. Oh, it's doing better than that one. P7 of 8. Mind you, I suppose there's been a lot of people gone out, aren't there? Ooh, car park. Thank you. I'll go past. 5.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
P3. Wondering whether to pit. Let's try another lap. Feel bad holding GSXR up, but there's not even anywhere I can really let him past. It's stop in the tunnel, that's the thing to do, isn't it?
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Just thinking I was catching the guy in front and wiping my wing out by losing concentration.
Okay, clear.
I'm in P4.
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yellow line mark. I mean, I could have crossed it. Probably could have gone into, couldn't I? The track was short.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get
25
past.
seconds ahead. Already my fastest first sector and it included a pit exit. You reckon? Why the hell not?
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied with
This
that.
is going to be interesting. I'll get damage on the outlet, maybe. Oh! Oh well. So much for that. I've really got no grip. Inters and no front wing. Yeah, I didn't even make it around my outlet. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so desperate for the toilet right now.
Well, some people just can't drive GSXR. Nicely done. You won both, I think, didn't you? Well, didn't get fastest lap by a significant amount. Oh, you were second in the first one. I know it was close. Yeah, so I was still faster on those inters with no front wing than I was on the wets, admittedly, also with open front wing. I'll take P4, as in last. Oh no, P3. Woo! Yeah, I'm here 7 seconds down my fastest lap. Oh well, never mind. Some other time, AD. Well done, everybody. Thank you for your company. As I say, we're going to go and raid Robcast now, so do stick around if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat once we get there. Use the emote if you have access to it. I should be back tomorrow evening with some more Watch Dogs. Cup of tea. You drop by and join me. He's playing Pacific Drive. Drop by, say hello. AD raid in the chat. Use the emote if you have access. I will hopefully see you again tomorrow evening. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Have fun. And bye for now.